Ted Nugent has been a rock star for more than 50 years, but he can still talk and think clearly because he hasn't been loaded the whole time. He's been sober the whole time, and he's one of the country's most articulate defenders of our basic constitutional rights, in particular, the right to bear arms. He started a group called Hunter Nation that organizes people who hunt, sportsmen, to stand up for those rights. For a brand new episode of Tucker Carlson today, we spoke at great length to Ted Nugent, and it was an amazing conversation. Here's part of it.
Probably the most important thing I can say here, and it's all important, we created Hunter Nation. Do you know that in the great state of Texas, pretty tough guys in Texas, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know that 60%, I'm going to have a heart attack, 60% of the licensed hunters in Texas are not registered to vote? You got to register and vote your values. I know you believe in God, family, country. I know you believe in the First Amendment, the Second Amendment. I know you believe in law and order. I know you guys. And by the way, this isn't Ted Nugent speaking. It may look and sound like Ted Nugent, but this is the accumulation of more than 35 years of Ted Nugent hunting camps, where hundreds every fall since the 70s. People from every imaginable walk of life come go hunting with Ted Nugent. But they didn't vote. And I'm going, you can't complain if you don't vote, man. They didn't vote, so we created Hunter Nation, and in 2016, we turned those margins. Look what we did. I'm telling you, the president told me that. And we didn't advocate for a candidate. We advocated for traditional family values. This Keith Mark and Luke Hilgerman, they saw that Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania had the most licensed hunters of any states, but we kept losing to people who hated hunting, hated guns, and hated our workers. So we galvanized this hunting. I'm telling you, Tucker, it's the voting force for God, family, country, law, and order. And we changed the margins in 2016, and if the 2020 election would have been honest, we'd have done that then. In fact, we did do it. But we know what happened there. So Hunter Nation was formed to get this conservative voting force to vote God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence, the man in the arena, work ethic, law and order. There's still 8 states you're not allowed to hunt on Sundays.
State of Maine.
Who thinks they have that authority? It's the hunting season. I'm going to move to Maine just to hunt on Sundays. It's insanity, but if you bend over and take it, then you deserve it. How can you allow this? So Hunter Nation was formed. Again, this buddy of mine, Keith Mark and Lou Hilgerman, boy, they've sacrificed so much. They just go and go and go. We have registered almost 500,000. Now, that might not sound big, but you know when we lose, it's by little margins.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's a presidential race. Yeah. 500,000.
We've turned it around, but we're not happy yet. For example, the wolves were killing all the deer in Wisconsin. They go, oh, there's 300 wolves. There's 300 wolves in this county. Yeah. Well, maybe not on my computer screen. You need to go where the wolves live. You need to listen to people who live with wolves. I don't know what your computer screen is saying. You see what I mean?
I do, yes, I see it.
They're lying sons of bitches. So Hunter Nation forced a wolf hunt we love the wolf. He's our fellow predator. We love him. But not too many, because the wolf doesn't have a bag limit, doesn't have a closed season, and doesn't buy licenses or groceries or hotels or food or lodging or guides or outfitters or ice or taxidermy. The wolf is either an asset or a liability. And if he's not managed via the annual hunting process, he's a liability instead of an asset.
It's just about balance. That's right. No, I agree with that completely. I love wolves, but
I love the wolf, but not too many.
Right, I agree.
So Hunter Nation has jumped in where all these alphabet soup organizations have not. And I love that. I'm a member of all turkey, duck unlimited, pheasants, whitetails. What do you got a creature? Walleye, trout unlimited. I love it all. I bet you love that.
I know them well.
So hunternation.org is where it starts. If you really go, what do I do? Go to hunternation.org and see what we're doing. It is the hunters of this country why we have any air, soil, and water quality.
That's right.
hunters, fishermen, and trappers. Never underestimate the trappers. But more and more people are coming back to the field to table. That's been the hunting, fishing, trapping families of this country forever, which goes right back to Hunter Nation, hunternation.org. That is the conservative army that has been neglected and embarrassingly apathetic.
Man, is Ted Nugent an interesting person to talk to. A ball of energy and a very clear thinker and a good guy. Went on for more than an hour. You can find the full episode of Tucker Carlson today on Fox Nation, available right now.